Hello, can everyone hear me? Now? Ladies and gentlemen, I extend a today is greatly appreciated as we gather for a special event hosted by Doktor Chan about our flagship product, SunRise. Following Dr. Chan's presentation, we are in for another treat as we welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Silas. Stay tuned for an enlightening and informative ahead. Thank you for joining us. Dr. Chan, you now have the floor.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thanks for the introduction. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
Okay, thanks. Hi, I'm Dr. Chan. I am an anti-aging, aesthetic, and also regenerative medicine specialist in Malaysia. It's good to have this chance to discuss and also present our star product, the SunRise, to you today. Before we go into the ingredients of the product and how this SunRise can benefit you, I would need some time and attention from everybody to we can reverse or even freeze aging. Aging is actually a process where there is cellular damage or apoptosis or cell death at the cell level that causes the reduction in physical and our mental performances, hence causes us to be more susceptible to diseases and also degenerative changes and hence death. So premature aging, on the other hand, physically causes us to look tired. Our skin become dry and wrinkly, and we have dark spots, pigmentation. The skin become less elastic, and also the skin become more saggy with time. So the effects of aging can affect us in three ways: physically, cognitively, our mental, and also functionally. The physically, it will reduce the skin elasticity. It will slow down our metabolism, hence we put on weight faster. Our muscle mass also have been reduced. Cognitively, we would have reduction in memory, the memory loss. Our thought process becomes slower and the attention span will reduce. And you used to take, you can focus in meetings, you can focus in even your movies. Now with aging, the focus has reduced. There will be reduction in the mobility. You start having joint pains. You start having knee pains. Your fingers become more stiff. There will be impairment in the vision and also hearing capability, and our organs start degenerating. Now, in our day in, day out of our lifestyle, what are the strategies that can help to reverse aging? In life, we try to first to slow down aging, second to freeze aging, mainly to reverse aging. Now, to reverse aging, we need to have balanced diet, regular exercise. FDA have approved and recommended 3 times a week minimally cardio exercise for about 30 minutes and 15 minutes of weightlifting exercise 3 times a week. Adequate sleep is also important. Not only that it will keep our mind fresh, our liver starts to regenerate about 11 p.m. at night. So sleeping at 11 at night is vital for our liver to maintain its maximum liver detox function. Stress management, definitely very important nowadays because stress is inevitable in our life, but you cannot prevent stress. but you need to learn how to manage stress. Now, the thing is that in our two main ingredients in our products are mainly the apple stem cell and also the NAD, NMN. Now, what is NAD? NAD is basically a type of protein which we call vitamin B3. We all have it in our body so that the cellular can function at its normal process. So it will help to produce more energy, help us with the DNA repair, maintaining our cellular health. As we age, commonly at the age of 40, statistics have shown that the level of NAD will reduce by 50%. So there are three ways to increase the NAD in our body. The first thing is through way of fasting. Second will be the exercise as recommended. Third thing will be the supplements. Now, in the market, it was actually first founded by David Sinclair about this NMN and NAD after going through some researches. Now, our products, we have this patented high purity, clinically proven Utever, which is a form of the NAD, the precursor, which is known as NMN. Now, I believe in the market, you have heard of some oral NAD, and they are not like Utever, the NMN precursors. But NAD, you need to understand that it is a type of protein. It cannot survive in the powder form. Why? Because this protein, if you go through a high heat process, by heating the liquid of this NAD and turn it into a powder, this protein will denature. The bonds between the protein will break down. And as it breaks down, this protein will die off. So in the market, a lot of companies have claimed that they are providing the oral NAD. Please do not buy into that gimmick, because all we know that in the oral form of NAD, NMN will be the best and more effective product. So this is how the NAD functions. Basically, NAD is there to provide a healthy environment. So the stem cell, which in our case, the apple stem cell that we consume in our supplements, can function at its maximum capacity. So even if you have very healthy stem cell, you have a lot of young stem cells in your body, but if they do not have a good environment for its function to be exerted, you would not see the maximum effect of this stem cell. So put it simply this way, if you're talking about the apple stem cell, everybody is using phone nowadays. The stem cell will be represented by a phone, and this NAD will be the charger of the phone. So this NMN will help you to charge the apple stem cell or even our natural occurring stem cell in the body. So we are providing additive effects only in one supplement. So why Utever? Utever is clinically proven to provide an increase of at least 38% of NAD in the body, and it is definitely authentic and it's pure in its purest form, 99% of NMN. Of course, a lot of people would be concerned if it is halal. It is definitely halal certified, and based on the data, the structure is very stable and it can persist, even stored in different environments. I think the next slide. Next. Next. Okay, so these are the ingredients and our unique selling points in our SunRise products. It has two types of stem cells that are both derived from the Swiss apple and also grapevine. We call it Phytoceltic Meles domestica and Vitis fera. So all these stem cell, what it does is that it helps to invigorate the human cells and bolstering their longevity and also their vitality. We also have the lutein and zeaxanthin, which is a powerful antioxidant that reduces the oxidative stress in our body. This oxidative stress will fasten our aging process in the body. So when you start consuming all these powerful antioxidants, it makes the blood less thick. So you would have less problems with chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and also heart diseases. Now, the other thing we have that helps to improve our overall wellness will be the Irish sea moss. Number 3, the next slide. Now, the other thing will be the NMN, which I was mentioning, which is the precursor of NAD. By consuming this, you are providing a good environment for the cellular repair, for the DNA repairing, and also helps with sleep and many other things which I will go into detail later. Now, can we have the slide of the lizard? Yeah. Now, this is, I believe everybody have come across lizard. Now, have you tried cutting off the tail of a lizard? What will happen? Will they die? No. With time, in 2 weeks' time, they will regenerate. And what causes the regeneration? This is so that you would understand more how stem cell works. Now, this regeneration only at the tail part is because that lizards, they have stem cells at the tail end of their body. And this would help the tail to regenerate and redivide, and the tail will regrow. Can you imagine what the stem cells can do in a human body? Now, the stem cells in human body are only available and also only naturally found in the liver. That's why in case of liver injury, when we do hepatectomy where the liver is being cut off, all right, they can still regenerate. That is how powerful the stem cell works in our body. But unfortunately, naturally, we do not have stem cells in our spine, in our brain, and any other parts of the body. Hence, it is recommended that we supplement ourselves with other forms of stem cells in order to increase the vitality of our cells and help us to achieve the anti-aging process. Now, when we are talking about stem cells, there are few properties we need to look into. First thing, we definitely shouldn't cause any infection because these stem cells are not from our own body, right? And then the second thing is that it has to be stable. And the third thing is that there is no way of rejections. So in that case, the plant stem cells being consumable at home is the safest form of stem cell. Let's see. So how do we derive the apple stem cells from the apple? Now, from the apple stem cells, usually what they do is that they cause a cut and a wound from the Swiss apple. And when they cause the wound there, they will cause a regeneration and also a repair process. And during that process, a callus tissue will first regenerate and the tissue will be collected. And once it is collected, it will cultivated in an environment where it will replicate in its very natural form until the regeneration process is completed and transformed into a stem cell. Now, these cells are then transferred into a liquid solution. And that is where we can derive the apple stem cell and make into supplements. I think you can go into the next slide. So these are the main ingredients. Now you can see when you have enough stem cells, but you do not have enough NMN or NAD in the body, you do not have the maximal effect. Now we have all this. Like I said, we would need to slow down aging. By slowing down aging, what do? We actually give patients a lot of antioxidant to kill the free radicals in our body. Now, in our SunRise product, what antioxidant do we have?
I have a few things I want you to ask for. My lighting, my clothes, my nails.
Can I continue?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, right. So what are the thing that we use in the supplement, the SunRise supplement? To slow down aging, we have antioxidants like zeaxants, right? And the second thing, to freeze aging, we have things like NAMN, which will lead to NAD. And then how do we reverse aging? Reverse aging will be done by using the apple stem cell and the grapevine stem cell. Now we have all three ingredients, these 5 ingredients that actually will serve all these 3 main purposes. Okay. Now let's look at this apple stem cell. This apple stem cell is derived from the stem cells of the rare Swiss apple. Yeah, it is edible endangered apple, which is called Malus domestica. And it is well known for its excellent storability and its longevity potential. Now, in the year 2008, Vogue quoted it as a fountain of youth. In fact, we have been using it to use as an oral supplement. We have been using it for skincare products. We have been using it for hair growth products. Now, it is protected by Pro Species Rara. So I think over 100 of companies worldwide in cosmetics, they have been using this apple stem cell for some time. In fact, there was at one point, we were actually using the liquid form of this apple stem cell to apply on patients' wound. And what happened is that these diabetic wounds, they start healing. Of course, with time, we do some dressings, we give some antibiotic, we also apply some apple stem cell liquid onto the wound. And the diabetic wound, it was actually already advised by orthopedics and also clinical physicians to amputate the leg. But in the end of the day, after doing a few rounds of dressings and antibiotic, and with these apple stem cell applications, patient wounds have started healing and they do not need any amputation anymore. Now, this Phytoceltec Malus domestica, what are the overall benefits? It protects the longevity of the skin stem cell, the delay the senescence aging of the essential cells. It helps to combat chronological aging, improves diabetic conditions, improves wound healing, combats acne and joint problem. Now the thing is that with these stem cells, you need to understand that what happens, because some patients, when they take these oral supplements, they don't, some claims that they can see the result within just a week. Some people may take a longer time, 3 months, 4 months. But why? Because what this stem cell does is that these stem cells go into your body. Not only it works in reduce and repairing the inflammation of our body, at the same time, it will communicate with our lazy stem cell in our body. You see, our body has 30 trillion numbers of stem cells. Now, these stem cells with time, it will mutate, it will prenate, it will become aging. Now, it becomes lazy because it stopped performing its maximum function. So once we take this apple stem cell, it needs some time to go in, not only do its work, it will also communicate with our own stem cells, and it will wake up our own stem cells. It will tell our stem cells, hey, your body is sick. It's time to wake up and help your body to do some repair. So this process will need some time. Now, if your own body pre-existingly, you already have healthy stem cells, you would see results and changes with a short span of time. But if your body have a lot of inflammation and there's a lot of aging process, oxidative stress, you would expect a longer span of time in order for you to see amazing results. So that is the reason why some people would see the effect early, but some people would see the effect later. But rest assured, this apple stem cell has the patented and greatest ingredient would help a lot in the regenerative and also the aging process. Now, so the phytocell tech is specially developed. Large-scale bioreactors have been designed to grow plant stem cells under controlled conditions. There is a reproducible result and there is sustainable sources. So this is how they actually produce the stem cell. I think it's a bit technical unless you see a video, otherwise a bit difficult to understand. Now, how does it help with your skin? There will be stimulation of new skin cell growth, and it will help to improve skin texture, firmness. It will stimulate the collagen elastin production. It will protect our skin for environmental stresses. Now we are talking about the UV radiation. Even indoor, we have UVA. UVA is also responsible for our photoaging. Even sun exposure. Would you want to give up your sunbathing, your fun of going to the seaside just because you want to prevent aging? No, we want to be able to enjoy our normal life, have a good lifestyle, but at the same time, prevent all the side effects from the photoaging. So these apple stem cells will help with prevention of these UV radiations and preventing the dark spots and also the fine wrinkles. Okay, now, I think this one. Okay, you can see the bioassay study results. I'm not so sure. This slide is probably a bit the microscopic part. Yeah, the impact of phytocell tech treatment on aged skin stem cells was investigated using a 3D skin epidermis model, in which aged stem cells lost the capacity to form a 3D epidermis and build new tissues. And hence, that would result that the aged skin stem cell treated with the apple stem cell are able to form a 3D epidermis that is similar to the young stem cells. Now, the aged stem, which means that the aged skin will be thinner. Now, after using the apple stem cell, the aged skin will reform with their thickness of the skin, and also the collagen will be stimulated. Okay, the effect of these apple stem cells were also evaluated on a test panel that comprised 32 female volunteers with sun-damaged skin. Now, 10 milligrams of apple stem cell was taken on a daily basis in the preferred drink of the volunteers over a period of 8 weeks. Now, skin test parameters were analyzed on the forearms at both the beginning and the end of the studies. Now you can see that there will be increase in the elasticity, firmness, and also density of the skin. Now we always like to look up upon the celebrities, the movie stars. So who are the movie stars and also the celebrities that are walking proof of the effectiveness of these apple stem cells? I'm sure everybody know Jennifer Lopez. I think she have the most collagen around her butt area, right? Because she is well known to have the perkiest butt, and it was insured with billions. Now, the next will be Gwyneth Paltrow. You would also recognize Helen Mirren. So this apple stem cell have been in the market for a long time, and it has been proven again and again by many health magazines, by the Vogue, even by a lot of the celebrities. Even Michelle Obama was one of the big fans and the spokesperson of the apple stem cells. Now, you can see that in our Malaysia's newspaper, there are people who inject the stem cell into the heart in order to help with the heart diseases. Everybody well known in Malaysia, the most well-known figure in Malaysia who uses stem cell is Dr. Mahathir. I'm sure you know they are our prime minister for many years, and you can see at his age now, he is still very vigilant. He can still give a lot of speech without having referring to any papers, and with few rounds of heart attack, he can still survive and stand strongly in front of everybody in the public now. So because he is actually a known figure to be in using stem cell for at least 3 to 4 times a year, the infusion type, and he has been taken the oral stem cell as well. Now next, let's talk about this fusion, which is an antioxidant. Now, this fusion is actually 100% natural. For those vegan diets, it is okay. Yeah, it is vegan and vegetarian. There's allergen-free, and it is free of residual solvent, and most importantly, it is certified halal. So a rapidly aging global population and an increased need to support better vision, cognitive, and healthy aging worldwide has seen an increase in the demand for dependable natural ingredients that can improve the quality of life. While many ingredients focus on addressing these issues individually, there has never been a stable ingredient that offers multiple benefits while being suitable for a variety of end applications. Now today we'd like to present you Illusion, which is a trusted and cost-effective ingredient, contains high-quality lutein and zeaxanthin from marigold, are grown responsibly through our transparent seed program, processed in our GMP-certified plants. Illusion is derived from the erecta species of marigold flowers under a unique seed-to-drum program in which the supply chain is fully integrated, offering complete traceability and transparency of the entire process. Researchers have proven that it helps with healthy aging, our eye health, our mental health, cognitive health, and of course, with other things, it will help with our weight management, our bone and joint, immunity, digestive. So what are the benefits of lutein? Lutein has shown promising results in the fight against atrophic age-related macular degeneration, in short, eye degeneration. We are studying lutein extensively for its role in improving macular pigment optical density, which means there is a part in our eye, we call it macula. You cannot see it from the front. It is on the pine part of our eye. With time, it will become more transparent, hence causing us to lose vision, and we start having blurring of vision. Now, cognitive health. Several studies have indicated the correlation between lutein in the diet and an improvement in cognitive functions, especially in older people. A combination of lutein and zeaxanthin may support better cognitive function in all age groups. Healthy aging. We have conducted and established an independent study that demonstrated the potential of lutein in preventing telomere, the part of your cell DNA, length erosion in vitro under oxidative stress conditions. I think you don't need to know much about how lutein is made. So these are the other functions as mentioned. It helps to improve the immune system. You get sick lesser. It will help in lowering your blood sugar level, hence help in diabetic control. And it will help in energy boosting, so you don't feel tired all the time. It also helps with promoting heart health and improve cognitive performances. Now, Irish beef moss. It is derived from the nutrient-rich Chondrus crispus. It's a marine plant. It's a finely ground form of this natural ingredient packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It will offer potential benefit for immune system, digestive health, and skin nourishment. So what are the benefits? Okay, it consists of abundance of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It would help to boost your immune system, support our healthy digestive system. It is also beneficial for skin health and appearances. It will help in reduction in the body inflammation, hence prevention of the chronic diseases. It will help in maintaining the normal thyroid function regulations. Hence, it will help to boost your body metabolism. It also helps in our body detoxification process and also increase our body energy level, hence combat fatigue. And most importantly, it will help in supporting our cardiovascular health. Now, acai berry has well known for its antioxidant effect, yeah, and it has been grown on acai palm trees in the Amazon rainforest. They are known for their high antioxidant content, which can help to protect against damage caused by free radicals and also reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Due to its high fiber and heart-healthy fats, we also help it to promote weight loss and also to boost energy. Now, the benefits in this would be mainly helping in weight loss, and secondly, to help with the inflammation due to its high antioxidant property, and then hence supporting the heart health by reducing the risk of chronic diseases. AFA extracts. Our supplements also contain amounts of AFA extract, which is derived from a blue-green algae found in freshwater lakes. This is a rich source of nutrients, including protein, vitamins, and minerals, as well as antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. It is available in supplement form and is marketed for its potential health benefits, which would support immune function, improving the brain health, and promote energy and vitality, aiding in the detoxification process and hence weight loss. It also, not forgetting the anti-cancer property that you can find in the AFA extract. Now, what is moringa? Moringa is also known as a miracle tree. It is a plant native to India, but is now widely grown in many parts of the world. It is prized for its highly nutritious leaves, seeds, and pods, which are used in traditional medicine and as a food source. It is again packed with various types of amount of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and has anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. It is also used to treat a variety of health conditions, such as anemia, which is low red blood cell, diabetes, which is high blood sugar, high blood pressure, arthritis, which is joint pain. So we also, of course, has the other ingredients in mouth traces, which is the blueberry extract, pomegranate extract, kale, turmeric, spermidine. All these are antioxidant and very, very rich in anti-inflammatory properties. So all these all together would help, as long as there are a lot of studies that has proved that cancer cells they are very scared of high dose of antioxidant level. There was this study done. They have infused the cancer cell, which is cultivated and mutated cells in this media. And they have infused it with very high dose of antioxidants, which is the oxygen. And also they have put a lot of all these anti-inflammatory properties products into the cancer cells. And with time, the cancer cells actually start shrinking and they end up dying. We call it cell death. So you can imagine what all these blueberries, spermidine, pomegranate extract, kale, and turmeric can do against the cancer cells. Now, all these anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties would also help to improve our metabolic function, the immune system function, our digestive health, and hence the skin conditions. 需要 go into 这些 details 吗？好像不需要哦，差不多了。Let me go. Okay, so you can go into the last slide. So as you can see, the SunRise is actually a miracle that can offer multiple protective functions, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and overall wellness for no matter what age group, no matter what health condition, and whether you are a female, you are a male, pregnant, non-pregnant ladies, it is quite safe. But of course, if you have a special condition, if you are, breastfeeding during your pregnancy, of course, it is best to consult us first, because there's a lot of case to case, case by case basis, because we do not know whether you have pre-existing other conditions while during your pregnancy, or whether you're breastfeeding, whether your kids have any diseases like G6PD, they were born with some inborn metabolic errors. So in those cases, you can still use, but at the discretion of a doctor. So you can come and consult us so that we can advise you on that. Now, the SunRise can help to reduce, in general, the cholesterol absorption in our body, and also reduce the risk of metabolic disorders. It will eliminate the environmental pollutants from the body. It will help to boost energy. In fact, I have missed this out. A lot of athletes, before the tournament, Olympics and all, they usually take NMN and NAD when stem cells to help them to rejuvenate and boost their performance during the competition. And these are not illegal drugs. These are proven to help them with their focus, concentration, the boost of energy, and their metabolism. So it also helps to enhance immune system. It will help with function to help sharpening our memory and our cognitive function. Like I say, sleep is utmost important in the process of anti-aging. So our SunRise would help you to improve the sleep quality. Also, for patients who have diabetes, it is a good supplement to help to achieve a better control in the sugar level. It has power antioxidant properties, and that would help to slow down aging and help to speed up recovery and regeneration and division of your cells. It will help us to improve the nutrient absorption in the body. It will help to support our bone health, improve blood circulation, and hence promoting youthful looking skin. So this is, I proudly present, this is our SunRise product. It is indeed an amazing product, and it has been very helpful with nowadays. You have seen a lot of people start aging faster due to the change of the lifestyle, due to the stress, due to the COVID, due to the pandemics, due to also the vaccine from the COVID itself. You have seen now in Malaysia, the people who have died from heart diseases has gone down to a median of 35 years of age. Compared to 10 years ago, the average age of passing due to heart diseases is about 65 for male and 75 for females. So due to all these lifestyle changes and the pandemic changes, it has caused aging to occur much earlier than before. So I urge everybody not to only try this product yourself so that your health can be improved. It is good that if you can recommend the best thing to the people you love around you. With here, I end my speech, and thank you very much. I hope this helps everybody to gain some.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. Next up, we have Dr. Silas.
Hello, good day, everyone. Can you hear me clearly? Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Dr. Chan. I enjoyed the presentation thoroughly. Thank you so much. So I'm going to save some part of my time. Maybe some distributors can post some questions, so we can do like a combined consultation for you guys. How does that sound? Nice, right? So if you have some questions, maybe you can prepare them and post them on the platform. Then we can do, you have two doctors, so we can do a combined medical consultation for you right now. I'll be talking a little about the testimonials that we've gotten from the product so far. SunRise, as we all know, is an amazing blend of awesome ingredients. There was a client of mine that has a peptic ulcer disease. Her ulcer was so bad that she doesn't take wine at all. And it has lasted for several years. So I gave her the SunRise as a gift, a pack of it. And within 2 weeks, this lady could take wine, and she was so excited, and she ordered more. Why was the SunRise able to help her? I don't just share a testimony. I also try to explain why it happened. As we know, peptic ulcer disease is due to an ulceration, all right, a sore, an injury in the inner wall of the stomach. So that means just like you have a sore on the outside, there's a sore on the inside of the stomach. So that occurs because sometimes there's what we call hyperacidity. Sometimes it can be due to a bacterial infection called H. pylori. So when there's a sore in the stomach, what actually happens is that the moment a person is hungry, the stomach produces acid waiting for the person to eat. All right? So even if you have not eaten, the stomach produces the acid in advance. The moment you smell food. So that acid is there waiting for you to eat. And if you don't eat, that acid starts burning the walls of the stomach. The acid is very hot. The pH, what we call pH level, used to assess how strong the acid is. On a pH of 0 to 14, the acid is between 4 and 5. So it's very, very hot. So it starts burning the inner walls of the stomach. So that causes sore. And usually the drugs we give, what they do is that they don't heal the sore, rather they reduce the production of the acid, allowing the sore to heal itself, because the body has a way of repairing itself. But that process often takes time. So the SunRise, as been explained earlier, has the ability to speed up the healing process, all right? So the SunRise directly acts on the inner wall of the stomach, on any injury at all. In this case, the peptic ulcer on the sore of the stomach, to speed up the healing. So while other drugs try to reduce the production of the acid, the SunRise targets the healing of the sore directly, speeds up the natural process of healing. And that's the beautiful thing. So when that happens, you see people with peptic ulcer disease, they're already happy. Another case I had was a lady that had cancer. She texted me, that was about 2 weeks ago. She sent me a message. She was so down, and she commenced SunRise and colon guard. And within 2 weeks, the message came. She sent another message that she's already improving, and she was thanking us. She was thanking God. She was thanking everyone for the product. Why was the SunRise able to help her with the cancer? Of course, it's a process, okay? I did not say the cancer was cured in 2 weeks, but the symptoms associated, started feeling relief, all right? She started feeling a whole lot of, she started getting better. Why? The SunRise has a whole range of ingredients that I've mentioned. If you took note during the presentation, she mentioned a variety of ingredients that has anti-cancer properties. Vicocyanine extract is one. It's rich in anti-cancer. It's the major ingredient of spirulina. Then moringa was mentioned. I added some to my database. Notice moringa has anti-cancer properties. That was mentioned. Other ingredients, AFA extract has anti-cancer functions. That was also mentioned. And Irish sea moss too, yeah. So by the time you see all this group of ingredients with anti-cancer properties coming together, so what they do is that they are able to fight the cancer on a natural in a natural way. And this helps the body more because, of course, chemotherapy is not bad and surgery, but the truth is there is no guarantee with anything. So when combined, and of course, the side effects of chemotherapy is there, which is it affects the natural cells of the body, help the hair follicles are falling off and all of that. So when in early stages of cancer, especially, by the time you use this natural products, you're able to get amazing results because the anti-cancer properties are there, they are natural. They select only the cancer cells. They don't destroy both the cancer cells and the natural cells. That's the difference, and that's the beautiful thing. And then, of course, I mentioned this lady was also on colon guard. Colon guard is maybe another product we'll discuss another day. And the colon guard is rich in what we call astaxanthin. And astaxanthin is very powerful in fighting cancer as well. So it's, of course, we have so many product feedbacks from other products we have, like Alpha Max, M Plus Coffee, erectile dysfunction. A lot of people are talking about it. Wow, erectile dysfunction gone in weeks, in days, in seconds. All of this is because of the Alpha Max M Plus Coffee that we have. So one beautiful thing we have here in Yes Global is the fact that we have medical professionals to guide us. The health awareness industry, first of all, take note that this industry is a health industry, health and wealth. So when it comes to health, we have leaders in health that should guide you. This is the only industry, this is the only company. Now, let me narrow it down to Yes Global. Yes Global is the only company in Africa, I can beat my chest to that have medical doctors who are part of the co-founders who are leading this business in each country. This is amazing. And this should boost our confidence. This is our strong point because our concern is not just on money. Our concern is not just on profit. Our concern is also in the health of people. So when you talk to people about Yes Global, you should attract people who have similar concern like you. Attract people who have interest in helping people. These are the people you want to attract. This is our selling point. This is what makes us better. This is what makes us unique. All right. We want people to get value for their money, not just to make profit and we celebrate profit. And of course, we're not getting any results. No. All right. We put value before profit. And that makes a whole lot of sense because in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, people will keep coming for Yes Global products. Why? Because of the value that we have. So we sell value first. And once value is known, I tell you, in the next for generation, in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, people will keep coming because of the value that we have. All right. So Yes Global, yes we can. Thank you so much. And maybe we can take some questions on the group chat if there are any. Okay, I can
Thank
see.
you, Dr. Silas.
Yeah.
Can
Can I take some questions on the group? Can I? Okay. So I have a question here. I have a person whose condition is at this stage, heart is not functioning and is failing. Condition is at its last stage of cardiac failure, liver and kidney are failing. The heart is leaking, pumping at 8%, kidney dilated and shifted, minimal blood flowing backwards, minimal blood in the heart. Wow. Doctors mentioned his life expectancy is less than 12 months. Can the products help at this stage? Okay. I don't know, is Dr. Chan there or can I go ahead? Okay, so let me just quickly take that. everything you have mentioned here is end stage, end stage, end stage. We usually prefer people take the products at the beginning, not at the end. However, it is always good to be on the products, even if it's at any point in time. We always have this in medicine, never say never, all right? So we recommend that you start the products for him, but we would prefer these products actually begin earlier than this, would have begun earlier than this, all right? But it's unfortunate that everything is end stage, but you can go with it, you can comment. In SunRise, good for cancer, I think I've answered that. Patient undergoing chemotherapy and a kidney patient undergoing dialysis, yes, it's good for them. Yeah, so why you are treating that or why you're managing that, you're taking care of that issue. You also want to be on do a continuous, we'll call it serum electrolyte, urea, and creatinine. You want to assess the urea level and the creatinine level continuously, right? That is how you measure progress. So if the electrolyte, the urea and creatinine especially, they are coming down, that shows that we're making progress. So you can commence that and measure the urea and creatinine level. Hernia is usually an abnormal opening, all right? And hernia is usually corrected with surgery, not with the products, because there is an abnormal opening somewhere because there is a defect in the abdominal wall. So we need to close that defect. Okay, I think those are all the questions for now. Yeah, thank you. Oh, someone?
Dr. Silas.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, somebody has asked about if SunRise can be used by children.
Okay, yeah, SunRise, if you are giving to very young children, let's say 2 years, 5 years and up to 5 years thereabout, it could be maybe for a particular event or for normal maintenance. So if you're doing that for children, you need to give maybe a very reduced quantity, perhaps half of the sachet, all right, depending on the age. If it's very low, you can give just half or less. Just a little, if it's normal maintenance. If you are treating a particular condition, then maybe half can be okay. Somebody with memory loss, yes, you can recommend. Pregnant woman, we've answered, you need to consult us first. Yeah, vitiligo, yes, you can help with that. Yeah, I think that is all for now. I have a question regarding someone suffering from prostate enlargement, which products to give him. Okay, prostate enlargement, enlarged prostate can be due to what we call BPH, which is benign. All right, it's a tumor, but it's benign. They will also have malignant tumors, all right, that can spread, which is more dangerous. So if you're dealing with maybe just either of them, you can use the SunRise, okay? The SunRise has is very powerful for that. We also have other products you can add to it, maybe the Colon Guard and the Affamax M Plus as well. All right. So thank you very much. I think that's all.
Thank you, Dr. Silas. That concludes our session for today. Once again, I want to express my sincere gratitude for your participation. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again. If you have more questions, please feel free to type them in the chat box.